Hi friends, welcome back to channel SciTech. In this video, I'm going to compare the touch sampling rate comparison between the Realme GT Neo 3T versus Realme GT Neo 3 device. So right now, as you can see friends, both phones Realme GT Neo 3 and Realme GT Neo 3T. And let's find out friends what's going on regarding the touch sampling rate comparison between these both phones. How much actual touch sampling rate we are actually getting between these both phones. And first thing, let me just show you the exact screenshot what I have taken. So if you try to look at the specifications of the Realme GT Neo 3 in the Flipkart website, you will be able to see the phone has got the 360 Hz touch sampling rate. That's what the official statement is, as you can see. Even if you try to look in the Realme website, you won't be able to find that information. But in the Flipkart website, I did find this information, which is a 360 Hz touch sampling rate in the Realme GT Neo 3. But in the Realme GT Neo 3T, which has got the 360 Hz touch sampling rate also, as you can see in the official website, they did mention this thing clearly. And right now, let's use the applications which I use normally to test out the touch sampling rate. And this is the application which I'm trying to use at this moment. And now let me show you exactly touch sampling rate, what's going on in the Realme GT Neo 3T first. So then I'll try to talk about the Realme GT Neo 3 as well. Right now in a 3T, we're getting the value about close to 470 and 480. You can see the number we are getting. So whatever the number we get here, you need to do the minus with a refresh rate of 120 Hz. So that's how it actually works, this kind of application, as you can see, 470 and 480 minus 120 Hz. So which is kind of 360 Hz touch sampling rate in the Realme GT Neo 3T, which is exactly as it is accurate value. In the Realme GT Neo 3, on the other hand, we are getting the value about 240. It's 240 minus 120 Hz touch sampling rate we are getting in this device. In the settings, I did try to use a 120 Hz refresh rate as well. As you can see, it's not in the auto mode, it's in the 120 Hz mode. You can clearly see here. So even though I try to use the 120 Hz, but still I'm getting the touch sampling rate of 120 Hz touch sampling rate in the Realme GT Neo 3. Even after so many updates as well, still it's kind of same in this device. But whereas in the Realme GT Neo 3T is exactly as it is, like 360 Hz touch sampling rate without any kind of changes. As you can see, the values, which is exactly same. So 470 and 480 minus 120 as refresh rate. So always we need to do the minus with the refresh rate. That's how this application actually works. Let me show you the next application to demonstrate the touch sampling rate smoothness as well. So which one is really smooth? So this application is pretty useful, where you can clearly identify the difference between this both touch sampling rate. As you can see, it's not that smooth, but it is very smooth in the Realme GT Neo 3T. You can definitely see here, friends. So it's exactly pretty smooth when you compare with the Realme GT Neo 3. So 3T is pretty good, as you can see. And only few Realme smartphones, they do have exactly actual touch sampling rate, whatever the company is mentioning is as it is. So that's the one of the phone, which is the Realme GT Neo 3T. Same touch sampling rate what the company has mentioned, same thing is present even in this device as well regarding the touch sampling rate. Let me clear. Now let me do the touch sampling rate test with the fast swiping. As you can see, with this fast swiping, and you can see very less touch sampling rate, very less touch inputs has been detected in this device. You can clearly see the difference, right? As you can see. So that's it, friends. Thank you for watching this. A quick comparison between this both Realme GT Neo 3 series, like GT Neo 3 and GT Neo 3T. Even after so many updates as well, still it's kind of pretty similar regarding the touch sampling rate in this device. Meanwhile, signing off, friends. Thank you for watching. Until next time, for more updates, and bye.